Boom. Yay. VikzeLink. Hey. Boom.
Hello there, welcome back to World of Warcraft New Tinkertown. Out here with, all the gnomes. All the lovely little gnomes. So that's the entrance to Gnomeregan. If we would have taken the elevator last episode, which would have made it impossible for us to complete the quest, since, well, we could have gone back down, so it's not, you get what I mean. So that, yeah, that is the entrance. We are apparently going up there. Yes, let's head out there. Monk trainer, so much bigger than all the gnomes here. So, this is the surface of Gnomeregan. It used to be completely overrun by leper gnomes, but has since been taken over by the gnomes again, near the ending of Wrath of the Lich King, before Cataclysm. But only the surface, the core down in Gnomeregan, in the city itself, is still full of crap.
Can I help you?
It's good to meet you, Linera. I'm sure your time in Gnomeregan afforded you ample opportunities to practice your arts. Things are somewhat safer here, but your talents will never go to waste. Thank you for the staff. I don't know if you'll remember Mekkatorque or not. Nevin tells me that memory loss is pretty common for a Gnomeregan survivor. Ooh, I will never forget Mekkatorque. He's the best. Mekkatorque, or more properly, the High Tinker Mekkatorque, is the leader of all the gnomes. He has made a habit of meeting with every rescued survivor personally. You should introduce yourself to him. He'll be with his war council beneath the tent in the center of town. Introduce yourself to High Tinker Mekkatorque in New Tinkertown. Okay, there we have him. High Tinker Mekkatorque. Oh wait, new staff. Staff of the Force. Ooh. Hello, High Tinker. Always, as with all faction leaders, a bit bigger than the normal players of that race. Yep.
Welcome, friend.
It's good to meet you, Linera. You've probably heard others speaking of Operation Gnomeregan. Let me tell you a bit about what happened and why we left the dwarven city of Ironforge. Oh, so you're gonna recount that tale. Cool. The dwarves of Ironforge kindly took us in when the Trog invasion and radiation forced us to leave Gnomeregan for the first time. But even the kindness of friends can't quell the longing for home. I sent out a call for brave gnomes and other members of the Alliance to help us regain control of Gnomeregan and defeat the usurper Thermaplugg once and for all. We weren't able to achieve everything Operation Gnomeregan set out to do, but Thermaplugg is on the run and we're closer to home than ever. Watch the holo table in front of High Tinker Mekkatorque to learn about Operation Gnomeregan. Ooh, cool. Here we go. Oh, is it here? No.
A mighty force and defeated Thermaplugg's servants,
Yeah.
fighting our way into the city. But the usurper Thermaplugg had one last trick up his sleeve.
Take a look at this holo table. I want to show you a bit about Operation Gnomeregan.
Where are Thermaplugg's defense forces?
No! I won't allow you into my kingdom, usurper! I won't allow it! Activate the ultimate atomic protection system! Disintegrate them all!
It's a trap! That's a fully functional irradiator!
Irradiator 3000 activated. Attention, emergency. You now have 10 minutes to reach minimum safe distance.
10 minutes? Plenty of time to disarm the device. Hinkles, hand me that whirring bronze gizmo and some fresh spring water. Cogspin, toss me that dirty trog cloth and a handful of copper bolts.
10 minutes? You left the factory setting on? Give me that controller, you idiot!
Attention, emergency. You now have
We've got to get out of here!
seconds to
Lapforge,
reach minimum
beam us back,
safe
quickly!
distance.
Oh, we were forced to retreat. Thermaplugg continues to hide behind the radiation, sending his crony Crushcog to harass us here on the surface.
Okay, I think that's done. That is a problem that happened in the end there, that has been in World of Warcraft for a long while now, and I've seen it a lot in Legion too. They still haven't fixed it. It's that in these like cutscenes when characters are talking back and forth, sometimes the character starts talking too early, so that when the other person starts talking again, they are the first person is still in the middle of their sentence. Well, maybe like happened there. It says like before it said it was 10 seconds left. He said, "Whoa, we gotta get out of here!" Before that robot voice was done, and it's just. Is it really that difficult to fix that, Blizzard? Really, it's just fix the timing of the cutscenes? I don't know. I'm not involved, so... Well, that's what happened during Operation Gnomeregan, near the end of it.
I just love to
Even now, only the safe teams dare to venture far into the city to search for survivors. Meanwhile, Thermaplugg has sent one of his followers, Crushcog, to distract us and buy time for him to dig in. We will need all the weapons, inventions, and soldiers we can get in order to defeat Razlo Crushcog and his followers. Over to the northeast, you'll find Engineer Grindspark, one of a new generation of brilliant gnomish minds. Why, he hasn't had an explosion in over 3 prototypes. But enough bragging. Engineer Grindspark is working on a bot that he says will help clean up the toxic airfield. You should introduce yourself to him and see if he needs any help testing it. Speak with Engineer Grindspark in New Tinkertown. Will do so, yes. Yep. So, yeah, they are planning stuff over there. Well, I think we'll check that out later. Hello there, Grindspark.
Pleased to meet you.
So Mekkatorque himself has heard of my little project? Splendid! I've almost finished my latest prototype. But maybe you can help me chase down those last few parts. There's just too much to do around here, and too few gnomes on their feet to help. The High Tinker has asked me to start converting some of our old bots and parts from Operation Gnomeregan. I hope to have a new line of multi-bots ready for a field test soon. I don't suppose you'd have some time to help, do you? There are all kinds of parts scattered around. Pick up anything you find and bring it back to me. You never know what could turn out to be useful. Bring 7 spare parts to Engineer Grindspark in New Tinkertown. I saw one over there. A spring. A spring for grind. Oh, it was Grindspark, not Spring Spark. Just had to make sure there. And a gear. That could be useful. Over here, another gear. Is it only gears and springs? No other parts? At all? Oh, wait! Right next to you, there is a carved rock? Oh, more carved rocks. Or are they supposed to be like metal lumps? I don't know. Oh, another type of gear, or a cog maybe. And finally another lump of metal, I suppose. Excuse me.
Can I help you?
Did you get those parts? These are fantastic! Let's see what we can put together. Would you be interested in testing out the prototype once I'm done? Time to put the finishing touches on my bot. Robots bigger than us gnomes. Well, most robots are. If the multibot works, it will help us do all the kinds of jobs that are pleasant or dangerous for us gnomes. At last, it's finished. Arise, my... what shall I call you? How about multibot? Arise, my multibot. Oh, here's 2. Hello. Okay, goodbye. It ran away and exploded. A couple more tweaks should do it, I think. Okay. After Thermaplugg detonated hit his irradiator at the end of Operation Gnomeregan, toxic clouds and ooze began bubbling up at the old airfield south of here, south of town. If we don't get it under control, the contamination could spread to the rest of our lands. Take the multi-bot with you and bring it close to the geysers. In the green pools, to the geysers in the green pools at the toxic airfield. Your bot should spring into action. Use the GS9X multi-bot to clean up 5 toxic geysers at the toxic airfield. Oh, there was this other thing we could have picked up. This little thingamabob. When you get close enough to a geyser, your GS9X multibot will automatically begin its task. So you just have to get it there. Oh, another quest. Toxprice Sprocket. Hello.
Salutations.
Most of us have seen the sickly and deranged gnomes suffering from exposure to the poisons and radiation of Gnomeregan. Eventually, they will devolve further until they become mindless, but mostly harmless, puddles of toxic sludge. Whoa, I didn't know that happened. My research suggests that we may even be able to restore them from this state. Go to the toxic airfield to the south, subdue the toxic sludge I told you about, and bring back the possessions of the gnomes they once were. Retrieve 6 recovered possessions from toxic sludges.
Daylight's burning.
Okay. So their things transforms them back? I don't know. Let's see if we can see what they are talking about here. Around this. So here's the orders, crony, Razzle Crushcog to keep us on the defensive. Hinkles, what's the latest intelligence on Razzle and his men? So this is Razzle Crushcog. It's been hard work for our scouts to get information on what Crushcog is planning. And he has robots. What we do know is that Crushcog is using an advanced Mekanotank prototype, and his irradiated gnomes are trying to repair more at the old arsenal. We're going to have a hard time handling this one alone. I sent a message to the dwarven capital of Ironforge asking for their support. A messenger reached us from Bruno Village this morning. The dwarves are sending a squad of mountaineers to help us. We have to be in position to strike against Crushcog when the mountaineers arrive. With Crushcog defeated, Thermaplugg is sure to be quaking in his Mekanotank, and rightly so. You're next, Thermaplugg. You're next. Thermaplugg. A lot of stories to watch in this episode today. Oh, we have even more quests to pick up behind me. Oh, that seems to be enough conversation, but it feels like I didn't enter it at where it was supposed to start. But nothing seems to be happening right now. Kelsey Steelspark, rogue trainer. Yeah, we'll see more of her in the future, even though she is a rogue trainer. Because I remember the name. Back away. Is it in this house? They have such lovely houses. Seems to be. Oh yeah, and indoors elevators. Which is usually the case for most elevators, but still. Nope, not here. Then we're going down. Oh, I could have even now looked at the minimap and seen that that wasn't the case. Where is it? Is it behind the... Here? Oh, there it is. Corporal Fizzwhistle. Toxprice Bracket has some crazy theory about these toxic sludges being the last remnants of gnomes, so my men have orders not to engage them for now. However, the toxic airfield just south of us is teeming with living contamination. There are elementals composed of contaminated water and other toxic materials. Left unchecked, they'll overrun the town. Will you help us dispose of them? Destroy 6 living contamination at the toxic airfield. Sure.
Have a great day now.
Like this one. This is living contamination. Poof! That was easy. Oh, it counts, but I don't get loot. It counts for the quest, but I don't get any loot. Do I get loot from this one? Okay, so they just don't give loot. Oh, this is one of... Oh, the toxic airfield. Here's one of these geysers. Initiating cleanup. There we go. It's clean. Oh, toxic sludge. The only thing left of the gnome is the helmet. Let's kill it. See if we can get that gnome thing here. Recovered precision. Drop of slime. Snow leopards here. You initiating cleanup, yes, and more cleanup here. Whoa, wee! I didn't know the geysers could do that. I liked it how my debuff said gross. Ooh, I actually have to end this episode here. I'm just gonna kill one more elemental. Oh, remove you there. Oh, this one I get loot from. Oh, maybe because it wasn't attacking the forces here. Well, now I know. Now I know. But as I said, I have to end this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time with my robot friend here, and we'll clean up some more. Goodbye.